Alright guys, this will be the tutorial and review video for the Acrobatic Aces card trick that I taught during free time today on Tuesday at Magic Camp. So first I'll show you guys the performance of the trick, and then I'll show you guys how the trick is done, and I'll do the review portion of the trick for the video. So here I've got my deck of cards. I'll give the cards a shuffle. One more shuffle. So you know it's mixed. Alright, now I need Thomas to pick out or touch the backs of any four random cards that he'd like. Any four random cards he'd like. They can be four in a row, it doesn't matter. So we'll take those three and one more. Right there. Okay. So those will be the four cards. And it's totally on the deck, you can see that. And we'll see what cards you picked. So you picked... Okay, so you picked... Good pick. Okay. You guys happen to pick the 4 of clubs, the 7 of clubs, Jack of clubs, and the 3 of diamonds. So, we'll just place those 3 random cards you picked out right down on the table. Take the 3 diamonds, just scoop up these cards just like this. And on the count of 3, I'm going to see if I can get something magical to happen. 1, 2, 3. You see that magically, all those cards have now magically turned into the 4 aces, your 3 random cards. That's the trick. Now I'll show you guys how it was done. So to start out, you want to get out your 4 aces and place them on top of the deck. So you take your 4 aces, just put them right on the top of the deck like this. And now what you do, you can shuffle the cards if you want, but just make sure that you maintain the 4 aces on the top. You'll see how I just left a lot of cards on the top right there. So the 4 aces are still right over here, right? So when I close up the shuffle, doesn't get them mixed into the deck. And you can shuffle as much as you want, as long as you maintain the 4 aces on the top. And then basically what you do after that is you just ask the spectator, whoever's watching, to pick out any 4 random cards they want. Let's just say they pick out these 4 right here. And then as you're closing up that spread, you wanna get a pinky break under those top 4 cards, which are the 4 aces, right? Just like this. So you just get a break under those cards, and you say, okay, let's see what cards you picked. You just flip them over just like that, and then you just scoop them up, square them up, and you put them on top of those 4 aces, right, with the break. And you just put them on there, and you say, okay, let's see what you picked. And as you're doing this, you put the cards on, and you steal away the 4 aces with them underneath the break. So just like that. So now you've got the 4 aces underneath the 4 random cards, right? But they don't know that. You just show it to them as their 4 random cards that they picked. So you say, okay, let's see what cards you picked. And then you want to hold them in the middle grip just like this. You hold, if you're right-handed, you hold it in your right hand, put your thumb on the back edge, your 2 fingers up on the front, and then you say, let's see what card you picked. You come over with your left hand and you say, okay, you picked the King of Spades, and you peel that off and use the packet here just to flip it over, King of Spades. Jack of Hearts, use the packet to flip it over, peel it off, and then peel off the 10 of Clubs, use the packet to flip it over. And then on the 10 of Diamonds, you don't want to do that because that's the last card, right? And they'll see that there's a bunch of random cards behind it. You just want to just place that card right on top and say, okay. And then you just deal that card down to the table, and you say, let's place the other 3 random cards just down onto the table. Or what they think are the 3 random cards, but they're actually 3 aces, right? So you just put them there. And then you want to get a break under the top card, which is the last ace. And then you just get a pinky break under that. You push it off. It's a really easy way to do this is you just push off and then get a break, convert it into a little pinky break like that. And you say, okay, we'll take the 10 of diamonds. You pull it over here, put it back on top of the deck, and then you steal away that ace underneath it. So now you're holding an ace back, a 10 of the random card back to back with the last ace, and you hold it just like this. You say, okay, let's see if I can get something magical to happen. You scoop up the 3 cards on top like that. You say, let's see if I can get something magical to happen. On the count of 3, I'm going to make something magical, whatever you want to say, or like with a snap and a wave. 1, 2, 3, and then you just flip over your hand like that, really fast, and then you bring the ace over here, or the ace and the card there. You drop off the card on the back right on top of the deck, and just put the ace down. So the last random card is just over on the deck right here. And that's the trick. Hopefully you guys can master it. It's a little tough. The moves are a little tough in it. But if you practice, I know you guys can get it down. It's a great trick. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and practice, 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 and I'll see you guys in the next video.